our F major scale. So how many sharps does F major have?
1.
How many sharps does F major have?
Sharps. Zero.
Yeah, I tried to trick you. That was a trick question. Okay, how many flats does F major have?
1.
Okay, what is it?
B.
B what?
B flat.
Good, okay. 1, 2, ready, play. Okay, so I'm going to assign F major one more week just because you were hesitant a little bit. So let's do F major one more time next week and C sharp major.
Sure.
And then next week we'll learn a new scale. All right.
E.
E.
E sharp. E sharp major.
No, you want to know what's after F major? In the flats, right?
Oh,
okay. No. So we did F major, right?
Oh, B.
Yes. It's going to, the next scale will be B flat major, right? And so how many flats do you think B flat major might have?
2.
And what are they? Do you remember our saying?
Bald eagles.
Yes, so B flat and E flat will be in our new scale next week. Good job. Okay, so now let's do our rhythmic exercise. We're going to do our rhythm exercise and then we're going to sight read.
Okay.
All right. Okay, we should keep the metronome on though.
Okay.
All right, so you see, that's what we did the last time. So let's do, let's go from H to K. All right, just because I want us to have a little bit of a warm up. All right. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, ready, clap.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and
Okay, so I'm gonna clap now this line while you clap this line, okay? Because it's as if I'm playing the left hand, right? 1, 2, ready, clap. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. All right, so you were speeding up a little bit. So now we're gonna switch. I'm gonna do the top line and you're gonna do the bottom line. 1, 2, ready, clap. 1.
Oh, was it wrong?
So no, that was right, but I wasn't saying anything because I wanted to hear you count, okay? So let's try it again and I want to hear you count loud. 1, 2, ready, clap. 1,
2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and.
Okay, good. So you're speeding up a little bit when I'm with you. However, I want to hear you play this last line by yourself, okay? 1, 2, ready, clap.
1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Good. Okay, so I want you to keep going. 1, 2, ready, clap.
1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, and 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3. Oh, wait. 1,
Yeah.
2 and 1, 2. 1 and 2.
Good. So you see that there is a meter change, right? So you have to pay attention because it goes from 4/4 to 2/4. So we'll go over this part next week, and then we'll go into look at the next week. So it's all meter changes. So you have to pay really close attention to the time signature. Okay, so let's do a little sight reading. All right. So last time I'm pretty sure we did.
These.
So let's do deep breathing and cartwheels. Okay? 1, 2, 1, 2. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. So is this, let's look at this ending. Which C is that? Yes, and which C is that? You were right. Yes. Okay? Because middle C is up here, right? So this is the C below middle C. So let's try doing it one more time, and I want to hear that ending, okay?
Okay.
1, 2, ready, play. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. 2, 3. Good job. Okay. So now let's go down to cartwheels. Okay? So if we just take a quick look at it, you can see you need to prepare for this. Your left hand, right? It's like arpeggios. Right? So let's try it. 1, 2, play. So let's try it one more time and make sure you look. What note is that?
3.
What? I know what the note value is, but I know what note it is, the letter name. What's the value is my question.
3 beats.
3 beats. So let's make sure we hold that for 3 beats. 1, 2, ready, play. Okay. What note is that?
C.
So let's try playing it one more time and let's make sure we hit C, okay? All right. 1, 2, ready, play. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. Okay. Oh yeah, repeat. Sorry. 1, 2, play. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. Good. Okay, that was good. So we'll do another sight reading next week. All right, so let's look at your pieces. Let's start with Elizabeth's Lullaby. Yeah, let's change the tempo. I'm glad that you've been using your metronome. Good job. Okay. So I'll count you off. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's stop the metronome real quick. All right, so I want you to tell me the things that you thought you did well in this piece.
I think this line and some of the beginning.
Okay, I would agree. I think that you did the beginning really well, and I definitely think that there were parts on the second page that you did really well. What do you think that you need to work on the second page?
the chords and this and line.
Okay, so let's try working out the chords right now. And so something that I noticed that you were doing is that you've kind of memorized certain parts, so you're not looking up at the music, right? But how would you know what you need to play if you don't look at the music, right? Obviously, we memorize music when we play piano. However, when we're learning the piece and really getting ourselves familiar with it, we should probably look at the music, right? So let's look at the first, just the first system. Let me hear you play that really quickly. Okay, so something that I want us to try is playing these as chords, okay? So something that might help. So you see, I'm gonna just sit right next to you real quick. So for example, you see this is D, A, F sharp, C sharp. So you could do something like, because we're doing, so you could just play it together, right? So you could just do, okay? So we're just gonna play them blocked like that. And then the next, sorry, Dr. Kowalczyk. Part 2. Whew. So let's try let's do these chords one more time and do them in chord form, like together. And then I want you to just do this line, okay? And then we're gonna go over this one together. All right? 1, 2, ready, play. Okay, good. So now I want you to keep going with this line. Don't speed up. Look at their key signature. What notes are in our key signature? What key are we in? So how many sharps are in D major?
F and 2.
Yes, and they are?
F and C.
Okay, good. So which note needs to be sharp here? Good. Good. Okay, so let's try this last line. And I'm gonna actually block it out for you. So let's just play it. I'm gonna hold this paper up and I'm gonna have you just play this. Okay? And then I'm gonna move the paper, and each time I move it, I want you to start back from the beginning of the measure. Okay, again. Good. One more time. Good. 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 Okay, again. Good. Good. Okay. So, you know what you need to practice, correct? These last two systems, just how I held up that paper and I blocked out each note, that's exactly how you need to try and practice it that thoroughly, okay? So I want you to practice this section again this week. And then when you play these chords, I want you to block them out. So I want you to play them together, and then I want you to break them apart and play them how they are written, okay? Okay, so let's put Elizabeth's lullaby away, and let's look at My Heart Ever Faithful just for a few minutes. What time is it? Okay, so we have a few minutes. So which part are you, which part are you having the most difficulty with?
The last two measures.
Okay. Hold on one second. Elizabeth's lullaby. And then I'm going to say last two systems. All right, so let's hear those measures that you're having an issue with. Is it 17?
18 and 19.
Okay, so let's start from 17 and let's go to 19 and see what the deal is. let's look really quickly right here. Yeah. Let's look at just the left hand, okay? So we go here. This is, right? So let's look at the left hand. What note is this?
A.
Okay. So we start back at A, and then what note is this? It's the most famous note ever.
C.
Which C?
No, C.
Good. Okay. Okay, so let's try doing measure 18, just the left hand. Good. Now let's add the right hand just to that measure. Good. Good. So I want you to do that one more time for me. Slow. You can do it really, let's do it really slow, okay? Good. Okay. Now let's look at the left hand in measure 19.
It's C sharp.
What note do we start on in measure 19?
G.
Good. Good. So let's do that one more time. Okay. So now let's try adding that right hand.